We are now at the end of week 5, and I'd come to you today from the scaffolding that we have had put up this week. I haven't filmed anything throughout the week because I've been away most of this week up in Bournemouth, so you will see just the whole week's worth of work today. So I'm on the scaffolding. This is where the scaffolding is, all around the outside of the building, ready to start on the balcony, which is obviously at this level that I'm at. You can look down here into the new room. There hasn't been a lot of change at this. I think it was up to this level walls wise last week, but what they have been doing this week, we've got, I'll show you when we go down actually, but you can really get an idea of the scale of it now in terms of size. This is going to be the new, what was going to be sort of cloakroom type of thing. And then if we walk along here, this is going to be the hallway. This is where the front door is, down here. And as you can see, we've started knocking through, or the builders have started knocking through. That is just boarded up for the weekend. We're all the way through there. I wish I'd filmed it on Friday actually, before the boards went in, because I filmed from, or I looked from the inside. You got a real idea of the scale of it. It's going to be really big. This room here, the one that walks all the way through the hallway. We've got the RSJ in now, the steel beam, the red thing at the top there, which is obviously holding the, or will be holding the wall up. I did just film a little bit of just inside these doors, so I'll insert that now. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. You can definitely see there we have got a little direct to outside there, and you can probably see down through the radiator grate directly to outside as well, and also there, just along here. It's air conditioning. It's our new air conditioning, isn't it?
Well, this is a radiator actually heating the outside of the house.
It is, yes. Not sure how environmentally friendly that is currently. Just going down the steps now. We've had some drainage put in under here this week, and that's now covered up, and this is going to be the downpipe from the balcony once that's built. Let's go down further and show you from the bottom. We've been choosing tiles and bricks, and this is the stone for the pillars this week, so that's all been quite exciting, actually thinking of it, thinking of what it's going to be like, and sort of the finishing offy bits, which is quite nice. There's been quite a lot more demolishing of the front wall this week, and the steps. Again, you get an idea of where it's going to come out to. This gap here will be the front door with the pillars next to it, and then the steps down will be here. Yeah, it's really beginning to take shape now. I also chose my front door this week. When I say I chose it, I chose a certain colour, and I was vetoed by Ashley and the builder. I was overruled. I chose a colour called mulberry, which I thought would go nicely, but we've gone for anthracite grey. So not quite sure how I let that happen. Anyway, that's where we're up to, end of week 5. We're about a third of the way into the project. Now, it was meant to be about 15 weeks when they started, and they're working longer days now as well. They work really hard, and now it's a bit lighter in the evenings. They've been staying a bit later with the nicer weather as well, so all good. There's lots more rubbish to be moved. The grab lorry came twice last week, I think, and took 2 more lots. You wouldn't believe how much soil and stuff they dig out. Honestly, it seems far more than the space that's been dug out, but I guess that's just the way it goes, isn't it? I feel like this next bit needs a bit of an intro, so I thought I'd do it with my magnolia tree in the background, because why not? Prettier than anything else. Should have filmed it this morning because the sun was shining, but it's not this afternoon. Right, we are actually at week 8 now, day 2 of week 8. It's Easter, day after Easter Monday, it's Tuesday. I haven't filmed anything because very little has been happening. The builders last time I filmed was the end of week 5. The builders came back week 6 and did 2 days, and then, no, 3 days I think it was, 2 or 3, doesn't matter either way, but they have not been here since then. Sorry, distracted by a seagull on the roof. They have not been here since then because they had some supply issues with some bricks that they needed and some metal bits and bobs, a couple of metal things that had to be structural bits that had to be specially made. They weren't standard size, and so they've been off and built someone's garden wall for 2 weeks. So what I'm going to show you now is where they're up to before they left, which you've pretty much seen because there's only 2 days worth of work. Sorry, I'm just going down the steps, don't want to kill myself, so I have to look down. Because I'm not one of those people that can effortlessly glide down a set of steps without looking down. So yeah, what you're going to see is pretty much what you've already seen, but just 2 days worth more of work. So I just want to show you this. They're coming back tomorrow, having been away for 2 weeks. In one way, although everything's ground to a halt, it's been actually quite nice to have a little bit of a break from it in terms of the noise and the dust and all of that. Obviously the house is a bit upside down still, but such is life. We were expecting that anyway, so it hasn't been a bad thing necessarily. Anyway, they're due back tomorrow, so I thought I'd better just give you a quick sort of little update as to where we are. Pretty much as you've seen it before, or in my last clip, you can see here they've cut into the drive. This is where the new footprint is going to be, so that's given me more of an idea of sort of how they've dug all that out since you last looked. That's where the steps will go up from, and the planters and all of that sort of thing. The other thing that has also happened, it's difficult to get in there now because of, just let me climb up the side of the scaffolding, bear with. We've got a little bit more in structurally up here. There's a couple of more steels in up here, which is the surround of the front door, if you remember, and then a couple of top bits over here as well. We've got the not damp proof course, what's this thing called? Damp proof course is in as well down there. Insulation in the double wall, and the very top layer of bricks has gone on there now as well. So that's where we're at. We're at the end of week 8, although 2 weeks have been not building. I can show you, in fact, we've had a delivery this morning of bricks, the grey bricks that we chose. These are the specially made bits of stuff for inside, and the big tall ones are the posts for inside pillars each side of the door, so that's exciting. And let's go and have a quick look at my bricks as well. They're all inside cellophane, but that's the grey bricks we chose, so yeah, quite pleased with those. Yeah, they're nice. Right, so there we are, such as it is at the moment. Looking forward to making more progress this week as they come back, and obviously I will document it and keep the videos going. Hope you're still enjoying them, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Always happy to respond to them, as long as they're not too technical, because I won't understand or be able to tell you the answers. I could probably ask the builders if they're technical questions. Right, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.